Good morning, students. First, we are going to start with basic concepts, that is personal, real, nominal account, and other things, that traditional rule plus modern rule. So traditional rule, personal account, debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debit the receiver, credit the giver, and real account, debit what comes in, credit what goes out, nominal account, debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. After that, your modern rules are assets and expenses are showing debit balance, income, capital, and liabilities, they are showing credit balance. So these are some basic concepts. So after understanding basic concepts, let's understand with consignment chapter basic entries. Yes, I hope everyone has done all illustrations. If you have any query related to other problems, you can tell me it in the comment section. So very good morning to all of you. As you are aware about our international conference, I request you all to please, you can take admission for that international conference. Very important lectures you are going to understand. So I request you all to attend that international conference session. And this is, yes, hardly it is 150 rupees registration charges, but at the same time you can collect your kit from your nearest branch. So I request you all once again. Chalo. So good morning everyone. Fast. Good morning Ritik, Sumanji, Muhammad Ali, Shiba Khan, Ajit Ghosh, Balaji, Manisha, Riddhi, Dhairya. Yes. Have you done with this homework part? Good morning, sir. I'm on your for first time after watching all your previous videos. Yes, beta. Come. Rajat Aswathi ji. Yes, beta. Welcome to this ICAI live batch. Sir, can you please tell me when you are going to upload the video of rectification of errors? Yes, beta. I have prepared a video for cash book, so that I'm going to upload it very soon. And rectification of errors, beta, my schedule is really very busy. I'm not getting actually time for making the video. So if possible, if ICAI is giving me one more day for taking revision, so I will do in that. Otherwise, I'm going to upload it very shortly. Okay, sir. Is there is practical question of consignment chapter? So consignment chapter, yes, I will first continue with the basic entries of bill of exchange. So on next session, in next session, that is on Friday, I'm going to take this session. In that, because on 26th we have that national holiday, and you are aware about this national holiday 26th Jan. Even in the bill of exchange calculation, we consider those 3 days as national holiday. So beta, it's my request to all of you, today I'm going to start with bill of exchange in first hour, and in second hour I'm going to consider all questions of consignment chapter. So first half is for bill of exchange, and second half, that is after 12, I'm going to take consignment problems. Yes, good morning to all of you. Other students, beta, please tell me. Everyone. Problems, beta? Yes. Beta, it is for all students, that international conference. If possible, please attend it. Sir, I have a problem in illustration number 3 on page number 6.113, where the way you solve the example is different from the one which is given in the study material. Beta, I think illustration number 3, now we have new study material, in that we have updated that amount. So please you follow my way only for answer part, because we have updated, and I think Rajat ji, you have old study material, that's why you are getting some different answer. In that there was insurance claim received also. So please refer new study material only. Okay, what is the adjustment of insurance in consignment problems? Yes, that we are going to take after 12. Can you solve the illustration number 6? Yes, I'm going to solve. Sir, how did you calculated stock reserve in illustration number 8? Okay, so these questions we will take it afterwards. So first half, we are going to start with Bill of exchange. Are you ready, guys? Please tell me fast. For bill of exchange. Full of energy, I want. Yes, are you ready? We are going to start. Bill of exchange. Everyone? Bill of exchange is difficult or easy? Have you completed it in 12th standard? Bill of exchange. How many of you done a bill of exchange in 12th standard? Chalo. So let's see. Yes. Bill of exchange. Let's start with theory part. Let's start with theory part. Okay. So what is bill of exchange and promissory note? Understand the difference. Suppose in 90s, I'm telling you one story which is in 90s. Suppose, assume Asian Paints has factory in Bihar. Assume. And distributor of Asian Paints is in Maharashtra. Suppose now in every state they have own distributors. So assume distributor is in Maharashtra and he purchased some quantity. He requested to provide some quantity of paints, Maharashtra distributor, to seller. Now seller is Asian Paints, and they requested, that distributor requested, I want this much quantity. So this much quantity I want in gallons, assume, and he is a buyer. Now what happened? It will take previous days. So normally it took 10 days to transport that paint to Maharashtra, and after that it will take some time to find out wholesalers and retailers, and taking some payment from wholesaler and retailers. That payment time is taken by Maharashtra distributor. So Maharashtra distributor, he didn't have any money, and after getting money from wholesaler and distributor, retailers, Maharashtra distributor, they pay it to Asian Paints. So beta, this was a practice in which they take some time, and that time needs some letter. Yes, I need some time from you, and this type of notes are called as Hundies in previous, in 90s, in 2000, that was a practice normal. Now there was no the online or that credit facilities at that time, and therefore जुबान को बहुत ज्यादा कीमत थी. So that note is called as promissory note, or it might be bill of exchange. So that my Dadaji, grandpa, he always used to prepare like this, Hundies. He had shown me some Hundies कि ऐसा ऐसा होता था ये हमारे टाइम पे, और जुबान को बहुत हम लोग ये पक्के थे, और हम लोग ऐसा लिख के देते थे, तो ये उसका टाइम हमें मिलता था. सो ऐसे ये जो नोट्स होते थे, इसको ये लोग बोलते थे बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज. सो फ्रेंड्स, yes, I am going to tell you now exact entries first before starting. So beta, whenever it takes some time, that seller and buyer, understand first entries. I'm going to explain you today first entries, and then we are going to take some theory part. So first part is of entry. So beta, tell me, seller. First, he sold some goods to buyer. Okay. So seller, what is the first entry? Yes, think properly. He sold goods on credit. Okay. Sold goods on credit. Tell me entry. If he sold goods on credit, what entry is going to pass? You can join from today's session. Yes, no problem. If you are joined from today's session, yes, beta, we will find it very easy. No problem. So those students who have not attended previous session, it's okay. Today you can sit for this lecture bill of exchange directly, because today I'm starting with a new unit. Okay. Chalo. So first thing, sold goods on credit. So let's see how many of you are answering very fast. And buyer purchases goods on credit. Purchases goods on credit. So what is the entry, beta? Seller is going to pass. Yes, seller will pass entry debtors account debit to sales. Debtors account, or assume seller is Mr. SS. Seller is Mr. SS, and buyer name is, assume buyer name. Yes, who is answering very fast? I will take his name. Debtors to sales. Yes, chalo, Abdul ji. So Abdul is a buyer because he answered very fast. So buyer will pass entry, beta. Who answered creditors to sales? Mayur. Are Mayur kuch to yaar beta. Creditor means amount which is payable to him. Okay, so sold goods on credit. Please, now I just want to check how many of you can answer it in very first event. Okay, so let's see how many of you. And please, today's session is very important because bill of exchange entries are really, if you understand it in the one stroke, it is very easy. Otherwise, many students, they are finding this chapter very difficult, and I'm telling you each and every entry logically. So first, concentrate on all entries. Yes, what is the entry? So debtor. Now here who is a debtor? Abdul. Abdul is a debtor. Abdul is a debtor. Account debit. Abdul account debit to sales account. To sales account, because sales is income. So debit the debtor and sales is a income. What is the entry over here? Purchases account debit. Purchases account debit to Sanket sir. Purchases is our expenditure and Sanket sir is our creditor. So you got the first entry. Yes, beta. You got the first entry. Yes, sir. We got this. Now second entry. Understand. Second entry, there are now two options. Option number one. Option number one. SS orders Abdul, make my payment, but Abdul is saying, sir, I do not have any payment now. I will pay you after 3 months. So order, so SS order to make payment within 3 months. Okay, so SS orders. So whenever seller orders, it is called as bill of exchange. Bill of exchange means it is an order by seller to buyer. It is an order by seller to buyer. Option number two. Abdul promises. Abdul promises SS कि Sanket sir, I will give you payment after 3 months. So this promise is by Abdul to SS. So that is the basic difference between two. If SS orders, it is called as drawer. If SS orders, it is called as drawer, and Abdul is called as drawee. So who orders? Sanket sir orders. And who orders is called as drawer. Okay. And Abdul is called as drawee. And if Abdul promises, he is called as promisor because he promises. To whom promises? To SS. So SS is called as, yes, SS is called as promisee. SS is called as promisee. What happened, beta? Okay, chalo. अरे यार क्या हो गया ये? SS is called as promisee. So who is a promiser and who is promisee? You are getting this concept. It's very simple. Promisor and promisee. So SS is called as promisee. So beta, what is the difference between two? Option number one. Yes, you only tell me. Are Kishan, please improve your quality beta. Krishan, you have a problem. Yes. So beta, please tell me it in the comment section. What is bill of exchange? Whether it is an order. Yes, whenever I'm telling you to write it in the comment section. Every one of you, please note down it properly. Yeah? Whenever I'm requesting you to write it in the comment, please don't ignore this message. If you don't participate in the class, you are not going to understand it. Otherwise, you are watching just recorded session. So I'm requesting you all, write it and don't hesitate while writing. If you are getting a wrong answer, it's okay. But everyone must participate in the class. And Sanket sir never, yes, he will rectify you. So it's better you write it. Okay. So normally in Pune branch, I'm taking a session on Zoom and I tell them to speak all entries. But actually now these are not on Zoom. So YouTube lecture. So it's very difficult to speak these entries. So please, I'm requesting you to write it in the comment section. Either you write it in the comment section or you can. Yes. So what is the difference between two? Option 1 and option 2. Yes. What is the bill of exchange? It is an dash order or promise. And what is the promissory note? Dash. It is an promise or order. Yes. You have to tell me. So whenever bill of exchange is there, seller is a drawer and buyer is a drawee. But in case of promissory note, buyer is a promisor and seller is a promisee. So that is a basic difference between two. I hope you are now clear with the concept of drawer and drawee and promisor and promisee. But I'm telling you one thing, friend. Accounting, there is no difference. This difference is due to law. This difference is due to law, but this difference is not for account. So accounting book, seller's entries are always same. That is a drawer or promisee. So this seller is either drawer or he is a promisee. Okay. And buyer. Yes, buyer. He is a promisor or he might be drawee. So you got the difference between two? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the difference between two. Now next thing. Okay. Now second entry. Now we will assume these entries are of bill of exchange. So these entries are of bill of exchange. Assume SS draws bill. SS draws bill. And here Abdul accepts bill. Abdul accepts bill. Now SS draws bill means it is he draws it. So for him, it is bills receivable. It is a bills receivable because for SS, it is an asset. For SS, it is an asset that he will receive this money after 3 months. That kagaj ka dukda, that paper, it counts. Okay, it's like your cash currency, and that paper is actually you are getting money. You will get money after 3 months, and therefore this is a valuable asset, and this is called as bills receivable. This is called as bills receivable. And for Abdul, it is bills payable because it's a liability. For Abdul, he accepts it. So for him, it is bills payable. So beta, Abdul is going to pass entry. bills receivable asset account debit. And I explained you the rule that Abdul is now giver. Why? Because debtor becomes giver. Debtor becomes, yes, that my first session. Who have attended this session, debtor becomes giver. Okay, so debit the receiver, credit the giver rule is never started it. We started normally with debit the debtor and credit the creditor, and debtor becomes giver and creditor becomes receiver. So this is the rule. Okay, and what about Abdul beta? Abdul will pass entry. Yes, what is the entry is going to pass? SS. SS is a receiver. SS is a receiver, and then he is going to accept the bill. Therefore, it is bills payable. It is a liability for, yes, Abdul. It is liability for Abdul. He has to pay it after 3 months. So that कागज का टुकड़ा, that paper is actually liability for Abdul and asset for Sanket sir. Easy છે, એકદમ easy છે આમના સુધીનું. Yes, બધું easy. Yes sir, it's very easy sir. It says draws a bill. Yes, we got this. Now after that, what is the immediate action of Sanket sir? Immediate action of Sanket sir. And immediate action of, yes, immediate action of Abdul Bhai. Yes, we are going to see that. So immediate action. So that beta, there are 4 cases. There are 4 cases. Okay. So there are 4 cases. We are going to understand. What are these 4 cases? Immediate action. Yes, anyone? Yes, can you tell me? Already you studied it in 12th standard. Many students. So what is the immediate action of this bill of exchange? A. I will tell you first thing. Retained. Bill retained. So you just, yes, Sanket sir just retained that bill in the cupboard. Okay. He has that bill, but he has not submitted it, or he has that bill with himself in the cupboard. Okay, so beta cupboard account debit and bills goes out, aisa entry nahi hota hai. This is not like the entry of cupboard account debit to bills receivable. Okay, so retained entry, retained bill is no entry. Remember, there is no entry for bill retained. So this is the first situation. Yes, are you going to tell me other situations? Immediate action, he is not bothered. Who? Abdul. Abdul is not bothering about anything. So here Abdul will not pass any entry. But beta, Sanket sir has 4 situations. Immediately Sanket sir has 4 situations. Are you going to tell me about remaining situations? Yes. You have completed this chapter, na beta, in 12th standard. So let's see how many of you knows this entry. Okay. Waiting for your replies. Guys, fast. Chalo, jaldi. Tell me the second one. First one, immediate action. No entry for retained bill. Yes, very good. Someone is selling discount. Endorse. Yes, Bhumika ji from NRO. Very good, beta. I want four situations. So first situation I already explained you, retained. I hope everyone is writing it in the notebook also. On rough pages, please note down all these things. Yes, beta. So immediate action of SS, he is going to retain it. So no one answered it correctly. Some students answered yes. Preeti Kumari answered it. Sir, A is retained. B is bill is discounted with bank. So beta, I am in need of money. So suppose SS is in need of money. He will take that bill. He will visit bank. Bank will take some charges from SS. Okay, so suppose if 1000 ka bill is there, out of 1000, SS will get only 900 rupees, and remaining 100 rupees is deducted by bank, and bank will take 1000 after 3 months. So it's like interest. In simple language, it is like interest. Okay, so bank is paying you immediately, and bank will take this money after 3 months from Abdul. Okay, so discounted. So SS is getting cash or bank account debit, cash or bank account debit. So discount is like loss for Sanket sir. In intermediate, I'm going to teach you entries from the angle of bank also. Okay, so now we are going to see it from the angle of SS. At intermediate level, you are going to understand entries from the angle of bank also. What discount is a income for the bank, but for SS it is expenditure. It's a loss, not expenditure. It's a loss. So two, now bill is not with Sanket sir. So bill asset is given. So this asset is not remaining with the Sanket sir. So asset now cancelled. Asset is cancelled. So bills receivable is credited. Cash comes in. Discount is a loss. And third one is bills receivable is credited. Assume C, situation C. That is the third situation. Situation C, bill is endorsed. Now, what is endorsed? Endorse is like you are making a payment to your creditor. You are making a payment to your creditor. So, understand this concept. Now, suppose if SS is there, SS is going, SS will get money from Abdul. Okay. But SS has to pay, assume, to his father-in-law. So father-in-law is a creditor for me, and Abdul is a debtor for me. So amount is receivable from Abdul. So debtor means whom? It is a receivable, and creditor means what? He is a payable. So creditor is showing credit balance, beta, as you are aware. Debtor is showing debit balance, but I will endorse that bill which I received from Abdul to my father-in-law. So father-in-law is my creditor, and now he is going to become receiver. Okay, so creditor, I'm issuing him bill which I got from the Abdul, which is called as, yes, important point, he is called as receiver. So beta, here who is the person? Father-in-law. So he is my creditor. In simple language, creditor, or you may call it as endorsee. And why it is debited? Now because creditor becomes receiver, and you are not going to pay him, not cash, but you are giving him acceptance of Abdul. So again, this is a situation where your asset will get cancelled. So very easy concept. Creditor or endorsee, he becomes receiver, receiver to bills receivable. Okay, so it's very simple situation. And fourth one, very good, Sunil Yadav from ERO, very good. So last one, Varun Mure also answered it. Bill sent for collection. Beta, we do not have this much time to recall due date because we are doing business, and it may happen that we may forget these due dates or maturity dates, that after 3 months. So after 3 months we do not have time, and that's why we have appointed some bank कि you collect money on behalf of me, आप जाके पैसा लेके आइए, आपका जो भी कमीशन होगा वो बाद में देख लेंगे, पर वो आपको मैं अपॉइंट करता हूं, you can take money after 3 months from this. So bill sent for collection, तो हमने एक भाई लोगों को बुलाया. ओके, सो कुछ भाई लोग मतलब bill sent for collection. So bill sent for collection means we appointed some agency, so that agency will pay us. Okay, so this is B BSFC, bill sent for collection. See, at intermediate, we have only three situations. At intermediate, we do not have bill sent for collection situation, but at foundation level, you must be aware about this bill sent for collection. So write it down, all the entries, please. I'm waiting for your speed, your explanation, writing part. So beta, please write down it also. So bill sent for collection. Now this bill sent for collection is nothing but you are giving bill. So this is two bills receivable and you appointed some agency. So this agency is called as BSFC account debit. So the answer is BSFC means that agency. So they will pay us afterwards. So that agency will pay us afterwards. So now they are our debtors. And here again, you cancelled your liability asset. You cancelled your asset. Okay. I hope you are clear with the concept now. Why discount is a loss? Now some students are asking me, if suppose bank is giving me out of 1000 beta 900 rupees only. So 100 rupees is my loss in simple case. So अभी गुप्ता जी लॉस क्यों होगा, ये क्यों पूछा आपने? नहीं, किसने पूछा? निशंक जैन ने. Okay. So all four situations. So immediate action. Now everyone, please, you have to write it in the comment section. Let's see how many of you are writing it in the comment section very fast. So better immediate action. Either you will retain the bill, no entry for that. You are going to discount it, bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable, endorse it, creditors account debit to bills receivable, and last entry is the bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable. It's very simple. So please note down all these entries and write it in the comment section. Whenever I'm telling you to write it in the comment section, it means that you have to recall it at home. Okay. And I will tell you how to recall these entries at home, how much time you must consider while recalling these entries. Yes. So immediate action is completed. Retain bill, no entry, sir. So just checking your speed. Yes, I just want to check your typing speed. Chalo, fast, move your fingers very fast. Retain bill, no entry, sir. Discount. Second situation, don't write situations. You write only A, B, C, D. Okay. Don't write that discounted, endorse, and all this. A, B, C, D. Yes. A for retain, B for discounted, C for endorse, and D for bill sent for collection. And after that, we are going to see entries in case of due date. Now, this is the immediate action we have taken. And after that, we have to see what are entries on the due date. Okay. So due date, what we are going to see. Yes, remember in exam, you will get any one situation. You won't get all situations together. Either you will get retain bill, or you will get discounted bill, or you will get endorsed bill, or you will get bill set for collection. So in exam, so this is only, summarization of all entries together. What is the immediate action we are going to see? So either you go by situation 1, retain bill, discounted bill is situation 2, endorsed bill is a situation 3, and bill sent for collection is this, situation 4. Okay. Hey, you have to write it in the comment section. Let's check. I want to check your speed. How many of you are writing in the comment section very fast? Chalo. Likho beta jaldi. Those who are attending it in a live session, always mark my words. You have to write it in the comment section. I always worked on your basics from first day. So my dear students, please make sure that you are writing it with logic. So whenever you are writing it, you always tell to yourself, cash comes in, you always apply your traditional rules of accounts. Here in this chapter, we have to apply traditional rules of accounts, not modern rules of accounts. Okay. सर एंडोर्स का मीनिंग नहीं समझ में आ रहा है विजय गौरव जी, चलो आपके लिए हिंदी में बता देता हूँ एक बार। बेटा एंडोर्स मतलब क्या है? सपोज मुझे जो बिल मिला था अब्दुल भाई से, अब्दुल भाई ने मेरे को बिल दिया, मैंने क्या किया, मैंने वो बिल लिया और मेरे ससुर जी को मुझे पेमेंट करना था। तो ससुर जी को जो पेमेंट करना था, दैट इज माय फादर इन लॉ इज माय क्रेडिटर। वो क्रेडिटर मतलब मैं उनको पैसा देने वाला था। तो उनको मैंने क्या बोला, भाई मेरे पास पैसा नहीं है, ये देखो अब्दुल से मुझे एक बिल आया है, वो बिल आप ले लेना। ओके, आप ये बिल ले लेना। तो मैंने ससुर जी को पेमेंट मैंने कैश में नहीं किया, मैंने अब्दुल का जो बिल्स रिसीवेबल आया था, मुझे मेरे बुक में वो बिल्स रिसीवेबल दिख रहा था, वो बिल मैंने उनको एंडोर्स किया। एंडोर्स मतलब ट्रांसफर करना। तो उनको मैंने मेरा बिल लेके ट्रांसफर किया. So it's very simple. So what entry I'm going to pass, that father-in-law is showing creditor balance in my balance sheet. So he has a credit balance. Now I will give debit to him and father-in-law account debit to, yes, bills receivable. So that is the entry for endorsement. It's very simple, sir. It's very simple. Yes, everyone has answered it properly. Yeah, very good. Many students answered it. No entry, cash account debit. Oh. Ankit Mishra ji, wrong entries, beta. I ask you all these 4 situations to write it in the comment section. But you wrote only one situation and that is also wrong. Yes, Ranil ji, you wrote it. Very good. Chalo. So retained bill, discounted bill, endorsed bill, bill sent for collection. We are done with all these 4 entries. Now what is the date? Now it's a time after 3 months. After 3 months, due date. And on due date, there are 2 situations. Either situation 1 or there are 2 cases. Case 1, your bill get honor. Okay. So honor and dishonor. Honor means you will get the money. Okay. So you will get the money. So now you only think, I'm not going to tell you now. Just want to check how many of you are writing it. What is the first situation I will tell you? That is a bill retained. So A means retained. A means retained. So what is the entry? That Drawee will pay you. So from cupboard, you remove that bill and you have given it to your Drawee, that Abdul. I have presented it to Abdul. Sir, Abdul ji, please pay my bill. So Abdul ji is telling the entry cash account. So sorry. Abdul ji is paying me that amount. So cash account debit, and I am giving that bill to Abdul ji. So cash account debit. So that bill now gets cancelled and I'm getting my cash back. Okay. So cash back, I'm getting my money back. So cash account debit to bills receivable. So instead of that bill, by showing it, by presenting it to the Abdul, I'm getting my payment. So cash account debit to yes, very good, very good. All students have wrote these entries. Very good. Very happy with your performance. And you always think, yes, Sanket sir always motivates you and you are also writing it properly. Yes, if my bill dishonor, you need to pay to your father-in-law. Yes, beta. That we will see afterwards. Sir, please scroll up little. Okay. Chalo beta, ye lekh लीजिए. चल starting से बता देता हूँ. You can take a screenshot if you have not written it. Wait, you can take a screenshot if you want. Chalo. Take a screenshot, beta. Fast. So sold goods on credit. SS draws a bill. Immediate action. Retained bill. Immediate action. There are 4 situations. Yes, first action. Retained bill. Discounted bill. Bill sent for collection. And you now tell me, if bill honored, discounted bill is honored, what is the entry? What is the entry in situation B? Oh my God, Panchal Hiren Kumar, is seriously, you are, yes, intelligent person. Okay. So yes, intelligent guy, Hiren Kumar, he wrote all situations entries. Now on due date, what happens? Yeah, on due date, your bill is going to honor. So if your bill is going to honor on due date, the first entry will be cash account debit to business receiver, sir. It's very simple. But that bill is which is discounted. Now, understand this concept, that bill discounted, now it's getting honor. So now bank will go to Abdulji. Okay. So bank will visit Abdulji and Abdulji will pay to bank. So here my role is nothing now, because bill is not with me. That is, the role is between bank and Abdulji. So in that case, if bill is getting honored in situation B, my role is 0. So there will be no entry. No entry means not a movie, beta. No entry means there will be no entry. Okay. Chalo. It's a joke. So I know this is very faltu joke. Okay. So no entry. Yes, no entry. Remember, so you are not going to pass entry in case if bill is honored. And in same thing, my father-in-law, he will visit to Abdul and he will present the bill to Abdul. He will take the payment and my role is nothing. Okay. So here also in situation number C, my entry is no entry. Okay. So situation C also, there will be no entry. And in situation D, what happens? that agency will visit to Abdul's place. They will present the money. Abdul will Abdul will give them money, and they will give money to me. So it comes back. So cash account debit, but beta bill is not with me. So I'm going to cancel that bill sent for collection, that agency, and now that agency is giver for me. Okay. So bill for sent for collection, that agency, previously they were debtor, and now debtor becomes giver, sir. Debtor becomes giver on the due date, sir. We can visualize these entries. It's very simple by your way. So every one of you, now you understood what is the case. In case of honor, what are the entries? Case 1, cash account debit to bills receivable, no entry, no entry. Cash account debit to bill sent for collection. So these are really very, very easy entries. Now, so second situation, third situation, there will be no entry. Now let's see how many of you can answer dishonor bills entries. Yes, beta, I want now. Yes, think dishonor. Understand the situation. Don't write anything. Write it in the comment section. If you want to answer dishonor, you first note down dishonor and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because many students are sending entries related to honor also. So I want now dishonor entry. You write it dishonor in the comment section and then you pass it 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, waiting for your replies. Very good, very good. So let's see how many of you can answer now dishonor entries. Beta, basic traditional basic rules of accounts, nothing in this chapter. Just understand these basic rules of accounts and you'll get the answer. There are some questions which are difficult one, which I'm going to take it on Friday, because beta, you have 4 days holiday and I'm expecting all questions you done by yourself on up to Friday, and I will take only important problems in next session. Okay. Yes. Chalo beta, dishonor entry is waiting for your answer. Waiting. Dishonor entries. I want all dishonor entries. Why students are getting confused in this chapter? Reason is very simple. There are many entries in this chapter and students are getting confused because they can't correlate these entries and they are not applying basic rules of accounts. And Sanket's students, yes, they are going to understand it properly because they always apply basic rules of accounts. And you promised me, sir, we will pass any entry. Yes. Who answered very fast? Gauri. Saryaji. So Gauri from WRO. Dishonor entries. But insolvency is different. Dishonor is different. So some students are answering like dishonor entries. Yes. Sayam Jain answered it on the first case. I want all situations. Reddy ji, don't answer it for so many times, yaar. Hiren Kumar is intelligent girl. Guy, sorry, Mr. Hiren Kumar. Okay. Oh. Beta, holiday is not there. Beta, Jagruti ji, my next session is on Wednesday. But unfortunately, on Wednesday, it is a I'm not saying it's unfortunately. But yes, 26 Jan, I can't conduct the session because it's a public holiday. And I will meet directly on Friday then. Okay, so Wednesday is my session. Yes, we are going to miss it. Unfortunately. Sorry for that. But better, we do not have any other option. And on Sunday, I requested and I didn't get any session. Yes, but okay, now it's okay. Dishonor. Yes, dishonor entry. See, beta, in dishonor, I will request Abdul. So first case is a written. I will visit Abdul's place. Abdul is saying, sir, I do not have money now. I will pay you afterwards. So Abdul has rejected my request, and therefore now Abdul, so that bill is of now no use because he has not paid it on the maturity date. So bill is with me, that bill's receivable is of no use. So I have to cancel that asset. So asset is cancelled and this bill is of no use. That's why it is, I'm going to cancel it. And Abdul, yes, again zinda ho gaya. Abdul is my debtor once again. So he has given me that acceptance. At that time he becomes giver, but now again Abdul is my debtor. So first entry, Abdul is a debtor. Second situation, bank will visit to Abdul's place. So bank will tell, so Abdul will tell the bank, G, I do not have money. So bank will come to my place, sir, Abdul has rejected the bill and you have given this bill to us. So now it's your responsibility that now you pay us. So for me, I will collect money from Abdul and I will pay it to bank. So Abdul is my debtor. Okay. And that bank is my creditor. So Abdul to bank. So that bank is my creditor because I have to pay to bank and I will collect it from Abdul. Now the next situation is very simple. My father-in-law, he will visit to Abdul's place and Abdul will tell father-in-law ko, Sirji, I do not have money. So father-in-law will come to my place. So I will collect from Abdul. So Abdul, once again, you can check here, Abdul is debtor in all situation. Abdul is a debtor in all situation. So Abdul is a debtor. Abdul is a debtor. Two, father-in-law is my creditor. So creditor, once again, I will open that account. So father-in-law, I already cancelled it. So whenever I have given him a bill on immediate action, but beta now father-in-law again, I have to open in my books. So he becomes my creditor. And last one, so last one is bill sent for collection. That guy will visit, that agency will visit to my place, but Abdul he will not pay. There is not their responsibility to pay me. Okay, so just I have to cancel my bill sent for collection, that account. So bill for sent for collection, that debtor becomes giver. He will return me that bill. Sir, Abdul has rejected it and I will debit Abdul account. So Abdul is in all situation, his accounts will get debited. So Abdul account debit to BSFC is a last situation. Now what entry Abdul is going to pass on due date? Okay, so fourth entry, Abdul has paid it on due date. So in case one, he honored the bill. So he honored the bill. So Abdul will pass entry bills payable. He will cancel his liability to cash. And suppose if he dishonor it, so if he dishonors, so this is a case 2 actually, this is not fifth one, this is a case 2. So if he dishonors, so Abdul will pass entry bills payable account debit, liability cancel, and SS once again will be shown as a creditor. So Abdul, I will give debit and he will credit my account. So his debtor, his creditor, my debtor. Okay. So dishonor, bills payable, liability is going to cancel. No problem in that. Liability is going to cancel. So once again, SS account will be reopened in Abdul's book. So these are some entries. I hope you will practice all these entries. I will tell you all situations logically if you are recalling it. So how much time it takes to recall all entries. And magical means just you have to tell only entries without any narration. So we will count both timings, how much time it takes. So beta, this is all for bill of exchange part number 1 and part number 2 accommodation bill, that we are going to see it within 10 to 15 minutes. So yes, before that I will revise all these entries. Are you getting these concepts? Is easy or difficult? You can tell me afterwards. So if anything, if you are finding is difficult, you can ask me in the comment section. What about noting charges? Noting charges, I'm going to explain it in the theory part. So don't worry. First, you have to revise all entries and then only I will move to theory part. So noting charges means that suppose after dishonor is very simple concept that you have to notify or you notarize it with, you know, वो छाते वाले लोग बैठते हैं ना lawyer जैसे, तो उनके पास जाके आप लोग ये करोगे या you will visit to your lawyer's place and he will give you that in notarized form that yes, this bill is getting dishonored and that's why yes, that noting charges, that lawyer charges you have to pay, which is called as, or that stamp paper charges also you have to pay. So this is called as noting charges, and that noting charges will be paid by last holder. Noting charges will be paid by last holder, and you have to collect it from the debtor. Okay, so last holder will pay it. So for example, discounted bill, suppose written bill, you will pay it. Discounted bill, bank will pay it. In case of endorsed, creditors will pay it. In the case of bill sent for collection, that agency will pay it. Okay, and after that they will provide that bill to you, and this is how you will collect it from the Abdul. So noting charges is also, we have to collect it from the Abdul. So this is very simple concept, so please understand it properly. Yes, easy che Ashik bhai. Due date, dishonor. So dishonor, all entries we have completed. So let's understand it very logically one by one. So first one, yes. Can you visualize it? Let's see the timing for all these entries. First entry is debtors account debit to sales. Second entry, yes, first I will tell you about all drawer entry or promissory entries. So debtors account debit to sales. So first goods sold. Second one, yes, we'll start once again. Debtors account debit to sales is the first entry. We sold goods, then he accepted the bill, so we drawn bill. So bills receivable account debit to debtors. Third entry, now immediate action, in that we have 4 situations for third entry. Situation number 1, we will retain that bill, no entry. Then we discount it, so cash comes in. Discount is our loss. 2, bills receivable. Bills is receivable is with bank. Third one, we endorse it to our creditor. So creditor becomes receiver. 2, bills receivable. Yes, bills goes out. It's like very simple. And fourth one, bill sent for collection. So bill sent for collection, that agency is the debtor for me. 2, bills receivable goes out. So it's very simple. So we all understood the third entry, immediate action. Now on due date, there will be either you honor this bill or dishonor. So honor, once again, that 4 situation, that retain bill. So cash comes in and cash account debit. 2, bills receivable, because retain bill honored. No entry for second situation because bill is not with me and it is getting honored. Situation number 3, it gets honored. That is the third situation, is a creditor's account. There will be no entry. So no entry, creditor will visit to that Abdul's premises and he will get money. Okay. Then last one, bill sent for collection, they will pay us. So cash account debit to bill sent for collection is okay in case of honor. Okay. So fourth situation, honor over dishonor. Dishonor, I will debit Abdul, retain case, Abdul account debit to bills, Abdul account debit to bills receivable is the first case. In all cases, Abdul is a debtor. In second situation, Abdul is a debtor to bank. In third situation, Abdul account debit to creditor, and in fourth situation, Abdul account debit to bill sent for collection. So here all entries are over in 1 minute 38 seconds. Now Drawee's book. Drawee's book is a first entry, purchases account debit to creditor. So SS account, purchases to SS. SS, yes, he's accepting the bill. Abdul is accepting the bill. So SS to bills payable. If he honors bills, bills payable account debit to bank, and last entry will be bills payable account debit to creditors account. That SS account is open. So in 2 minutes, you can visualize these entries. Very simple. Only 2 minutes exercise I am giving you. Next time you only tell me your speed, and I'm now without logic. Yes, I will tell you all entries in a single, way. So without any narration or without explaining this, only entries I'm going to tell you one after one. Okay, chalo. Let's see the speed. So entries is debtors account debit to sales, bills receivable account debit to debtors. Third is a return bill, no entry. A bank account debit, discount account debit to bills receivable, creditors account debit to bills receivable, and bill sent for collection account debit to bills receivable. After that, honor, due date. Honor, first entry will be bank account debit to bills receivable. Then second entry will no entry, and after that bank account debit to bills sent for collection. Dishonor, Abdul account debit to bills receivable, Abdul account debit to bank, Abdul account debit to creditors account, and last one is Abdul to bills sent for collection. Here entry will be purchases account debit to SS to bills payable to bank, and bills payable to SS once again. Dishonor. So 30 seconds. So 31 seconds. Okay. So 31 seconds is my speed. Yes, I'm giving you challenge. Accept it for 31 seconds. Okay, so let's see how many of you can complete it within 31 seconds. I hope you understood all these entries which I have spoken. So it's very important. Please, you you yourself, you by heart these entries, not I'm telling you by heart all these entries, think it logically, and then only you can recall this very easily. So 31 seconds is challenge for you. Yes. So have you completed this now? Because I want to start with accommodation bill concept, which is very important, accommodation bill. So if you understand both concepts today, it's easy for you to do your exercise, that problem illustrations, and in next session I'm going to take all illustrations regarding this chapter. Okay, so I have assigned you homework only to take all these entries, only to by heart all these entries logically. Please, logic is important, and don't by heart these entries without logic. Okay. Abdul की last entry थी bills payable account debit to SS. Share your CA career. Beta Priti Kumari, yes, we have this talk, but not now, because we are running very short time. You only tell me yes, easy છે या difficult છે. 29 seconds done, sir. Priyanka ji, very good. ड्रॉवी की एंट्री दिखा दो सर. ओके, ड्रॉवी की एंट्रीज. अब्दुल टू बिल्स, purchases to SS to bills payable, no entry, and last one is bills payable to cash on due date, and on this bills payable to SS. Yes, we are going to do consignment problems. Ranil is saying, sir, now I have cleared with all these concepts. Very good. It's easy to recall entry with logic. But it will take time, yaar. In 1 hour, you are not Superman. Okay, because this in 11-12 standard, these entries are very difficult to grasp and bill of exchange. And normally in Pune branch also, I taken this chapter more than 7 days. Okay, and we are getting only 2 days, so it's okay. More 6 to 7 days I have taken it in the Pune branch. So yes, but you all guys are intelligent and you covered it in first stroke. Yes, very good. Chalo. Chalo, start karwanu. Accommodation bill. So before starting accommodation bill, let's take 1 to 2 minutes break. It's a water break. Just don't go anywhere. Yes, this break, I will be here only. So just taking a water. Sayyam Jain is saying, but बहुत easy che, ekdam easy che. Very good. Chalo, just taking a water break. Harshita, how are you, beta? Now I remember many names, huh? Those who are regularly answering. Shambabi Sumanji, regularly answering, huh? Why all students are not yes answering? I really don't understand. There are many students on this app, but still they are not answering. Yes, beta Muhammad Ahmad. $33 seconds. Very good. 38 seconds. I'm getting some speed also. Some many students, they tried it Very good in Sanket sir's way. Very good. पटियाला ग्लास बेटा, इन्होंने एक नाम दिया है ये ग्लास को, पटियाला ग्लास. प्लीज ड्रिंक वाटर आफ्टर एवरी 1 hour. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. जितना पानी पियोगे उतना हेल्दी रहोगे. एंड इन दिस डेज, यस, हॉट वाटर है इसलिए रुका हुआ हूं. थोड़ा बहुत हॉट वाटर है इसलिए. चलो, अभी तो मेन चीज है. नाउ वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड मेन थिंग, दैट इज एकोमोडेशन बिल. सर टुडे इज माय फर्स्ट डे. यस बेटा, वेलकम विजय जी. मोहम्मद अहमद, वेरी गुड बेटा. Harshita is saying, enjoying your teaching, sir. You are best teacher. Thank you, beta. All teachers are best, but only, rapport between you and me, that is very important. Okay. It's not like that other teachers are not best. बेटा ऐसा ही एक कोटा फैक्ट्री करके, मैं एक 3 दिन पहले ऐसे टाइम पास में वेब सीरीज, मेरे वाइफ ने बोला थोड़ा देख लीजिए, तो 3-4 दिन पहले ही मैंने ऐसे देखा था. संडे को कल ही थोड़ा बहुत कंप्लीट किया मैंने. ऐसा पूरा तो नहीं देखता हूँ. हाँ, तो मुझे जीतू भैया का अप्रोच बहुत सही लगा भाई. But a weightage is not there in CA course. I say I may ask you any chapter, Vanshika, and don't learn anything for weightage, for at least for accounts. Your degree is chartered accountancy, and if you are skipping some chapters in option in accountancy, I'm telling you, it's not good, because these chapters maybe you get it in the CA intermediate. So it's better do all chapters properly. Don't skip a single chapter. And what is, yes, in accountancy, I'm telling you, foundation study material is best material. That in foundation study material, we have many questions, and ICAI is not going to ask you other apart from the study material. Yes, huge study material. I will say, I always talk to our board of studies faculties also. This material, sir, foundation level material is very huge study material, but beta, it makes you very strong. And if your basics are clear in the foundation level, I'm giving you challenge at intermediate level, you are going to score more than 80 marks. Because in foundation, as compared to intermediate level, I'm telling you, at compared to intermediate level, your foundation study material has maximum questions. Yes. Yes, yes. Chalo, chalo, chalo. आप हमारे अकाउंट के जीतू भैया हो. अच्छा जी, हिरेन कुमार जी. चलो, लेट्स स्टार्ट. चलो, accommodation bill. Now let's move to next concept. Yeah, chalo, Tik-Tiki ji, bye bye. Yes. Now students want to understand next concept. But it will take maximum 10 minutes. Accommodation bill. Now what is accommodation bill? In simple language, there is no purchase or sale. There is no purchase or sale. Please understand, accommodation bill, many students are finding is very difficult. So this example, which is created by me, okay, please read it for minimum 2 to 3 times and concentrate, because it will take some time to grasp this concept. It's not very easy. So accommodation bill, there will be no purchase or sales, and both parties are in need of funds. Now focus properly. Both parties are in need of funds. Yes, both parties are in need of funds. and understand. Please now stop every comment. I won't answer now any comment because now next 10 to 15 minutes are very crucial for accommodation bill. And once you understood this concept, this chapter is nothing. Accommodation bill, when both parties assume, now I will take one name. Yes. Suppose Yashoda. It's Yashoda or Yashoda. I forgot her name. And second one is our Manisha. Yashoda and Manisha, very regular students. Abdul Bhai, very regular student. Yes. So Yashoda and Manisha, they are in need of funds. They are in need of funds. So understand now. Yashoda needs 600 rupees and Manisha needs 300 rupees. This accommodation bill is actually not allowed in India, but we have to understand entries. Okay. Suppose, though it is not in your syllabus, but just we have to understand, sorry, it's not in India, but still we have to understand these entries of accommodation bill. Yashoda and Manisha, okay. So they are in need of funds. Next one. Now total amount is needed 900. See, in this question, in accommodation bill, you do not have any other option. Mandatory, you have to discount your bill. Otherwise, you won't get any amount. Okay. So here, only one situation, that bill is discounted. Bill is discounted. Bank is only going to pay you money. Otherwise, it won't possible. Yashoda is not paying. Manisha is not paying. So you are in need of funds and bank will fulfill your funds. So here you do not have any other option. Compulsorily, you have to visit to bank and get bill discounted. Suppose now if you are, if you have, you want 900 rupees, in that case, you have to discount it. That discount amount, assume it is 90. Proportionate discount we will take. So 990 is a bill amount. So bills receivable, bill amount is 990. Remember, bill amount is 990. Okay. Now out of this 990, yes, 60 rupees discount, because she is using, Yashoda is using 600 rupees. So she will bone 60 rupees discount and 330 discount will be by Manisha. So 660 will be borne by Yashoda and Manisha will bear 330 rupees. Okay, 30 rupees discount. So this is a cash received. This is a discount and this is a bill amount. Okay. So today you will get cash immediately. And on due date, you have to pay 990 rupees. So you do not have any other option. You do not have any other option. So immediate and on due date. Okay. Immediate you are getting 900 rupees and on due date you are getting 990 rupees. You have to pay 990. Now very simple. One party compulsorily has to become drawer and one party has to become drawee. Now they will mutually decide who is a drawer and who is a drawee. It's not like that there is any bill which is fake bill. Sorry, it is a fake bill. There is no debtor, there is no purchase, there is no sale. Only Yashoda, now here, assume Yashoda draws bill and Manisha accepts bill. Okay. So drawer is Yashoda and Manisha is accepting that bill. So here entry will be bills receivable account debit to Manisha. So here Manisha is accepting a bill of 990. So see, as this is a fake bill, so 990 Yashoda has to pay it afterwards. Okay. So this is a fake bill. So there is no purchase sale. So your transaction starts with debtor creditor directly. So Manisha is accepting a bill. So for Manisha, Yashoda is a debtor. Debtor to bills payable, it's a liability. Bills payable is a liability. Okay, so Yashoda is a debtor and 990, 990. So this is the first entry in both books. Now what happens? Immediately, Yashoda will visit to bank and she will withdraw 900 rupees. Bank will take their charges because this is a loss to Yashoda, and this 90 rupees is not a total loss to Yashoda. Okay, so 2, now bill is going out of rupees 990. Bill is going out of rupees 990. So immediately focus on these entries. These are not very easy. Sanket sir made it very easy, so please focus on these entries. So bills receivable, yes, all figures you remember. Figures are Yashoda wants 600 rupees, Manisha wants 300 rupees. So 900 is a total out of 900. Yes, they will take a bill of 990 because bank is going to deduct 90 rupees. These all figures are, yes, imaginary figures, hypothetical figures. 60 rupees by Yashoda and 30 rupees by Manisha, and 660 and 330 will be the total amount which is their bill amounts. So, okay. So immediately cash withdrawn 900. Discount is 90, to bills receivable 990. Third entry also immediately. Third entry is also immediately. Now, out of this 900, now it's Yashoda's duty to send 300 rupees to Manisha. So she will send, Manisha is a receiver. Creditors becomes receiver. 330, wait. I'm telling you, 330, why 330? Understand it. To cash 300. So Manisha will send 330 rupees. Oh, sorry, Manisha is getting 330 to cash, but only 300. And see, this discount is of 90. Out of this, only 60 rupees discount is of Yashoda. She is going to cancel discount of rupees 30. Why? Because it's a Manisha's discount. Her discount is only 60 rupees. So 90 and 30. So in her books, 60 is only a discount. And what is the entry Manisha is going to pass? Cash account debit. Cash account debit. $300. Discount is a loss, 30. And who is a giver? Yes, Yashoda is a giver. So Yashoda is a giver. Okay. So immediately amount which is sent by Manisha, Yashoda to Manisha is 330, 330. So here 330 is a giver. Now what happens? Now due date. On due date, it's a duty of Yashoda to transfer 660 rupees to Manisha. Okay. So Manisha again becomes receiver, 660, but on due date, and to cash 660. And Manisha will get cash 660, and Yashoda is a giver. Yashoda is a giver of rupees 660. And last entry on due date, Manisha will pay to bank, so no entry. And here bills payable account debit to cash, she will pay 990 rupees to the bank. All entries are over. So beta, just understand this concept. Please. Many students are finding this chapter difficult due to accommodation bill. And this is really difficult. So you please solve illustration 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. And these illustrations are difficult, but suppose if you are getting this basic concept, what is accommodation? So in accommodation, there is no purchase sale. You will start directly. Now you can see here, all accounts are getting cancelled except which account? See, 990, bills receivable 990, it is cancelled with 990. Okay. So bills receivable is getting cancelled. Now see Manisha account. Manisha account. Manisha is a creditor of 990. You can check. Manisha is a creditor of 990. Then Manisha is a receiver of 330. So debit balance 990 minus 330, 660. And Manisha again becomes receiver of 660. So Manisha account is getting cancelled. So Manisha account is also getting cancelled. Now which entry is remaining? Now see, next one is cash account. Cash account, debit 900. Cash account, credit 300. So 900 minus 300, 300, 600. And to cash 660. So here, ultimately, cash goes out from your pocket 60 rupees. So 60 rupees is a cash. You are getting 900 and you are paying 300 and 660 means 960. So your cash balance is, yes beta, 60 rupees extra you are paying, and this is nothing but, now you can check this box wale amount 90 and 30. So your discount is, so ultimately you are getting 60 rupees loss because you use 600 rupees and you paid 660. So ultimate entry. So ultimate entries you can write it by red pen. These ultimate entries you can write it by red pen. Discount to cash 60/60. Now let's check Manisha's books. Manisha's books. Yashoda. Yashoda is a debtor 990. Then giver 330. And again giver 660. So Yashoda's balance is 990 is getting cancelled. Now bills payable. Now bills payable by another pen. Bills payable 990 and bills payable debit 990. So here, yes, bills payable is also getting cancelled. Now next one, cash. Cash, you can check here. Cash is 300 plus 660, so 960, and you are paying 990. So cash goes out na sir. Cash goes out to cash 30 rupees. 960 debit, 990 credit cash. And now you left with only discount. You can check here, and discount account is debited 30. So Manisha is using 300 rupees and paying 330. It means discount is 30 and extra cash is paying. Ultimately, yes, Manisha is getting 300 rupees at 30 rupees cost and 600 rupees at 60 rupees cost to Yashoda. So ultimately, all entries are getting cancelled and you left with discount account debit to cash, discount account debit to cash, and you are, yes, completed this Yashoda and Manisha account. So beta, it's nothing difficult in this chapter. Now accommodation bill we have completed. If you have any doubt, एक बार मैं हिंदी में पूरा का पूरा explain कर देता हूँ. Some students are asking me to explain it in Hindi. So for them I am explaining it in Hindi. So entries are very easy. So बेटा एक बार समझ लीजिए यशोदा और मनीषा के बारे में एक बार बहुत अच्छे से हिंदी में बता देता हूँ आपको. देखो यशोदा को जो जरूरत थी वो 600 रुपए की जरूरत थी, 600 रुपीज की जरूरत थी, और मनीषा जो थी उनको 300 रुपीज की जरूरत थी. अभी इनके पास कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है. इनको दो बोथ पार्टीज आर इन नीड ऑफ फंड्स. इनके बीच में कोई भी परचेस और सेल्स नहीं है, इतना समझ लीजिए. तो दोनों को 900 रुपए की जरूरत है टोटल की. अभी ये क्या करेंगे, एक दूसरे पे बिल निकालेंगे. दूसरा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, और ये बिल जाके बैंक में जाके भरेंगे और बैंक उनको 900 रुपीज निकाल के देगी. तो बट ऑब्वियस बिल का अमाउंट ये एक्स्ट्रा ही रहेगा. तो 900 रुपए की जरूरत होगी तो 990 का उनको बिल निकालना पड़ेगा. तो 990 रुपीज का बिल होगा, 90 रुपए उसमें से डिस्काउंट होगा और 900 रुपीज का इनका टोटल कैश होगा. सर बहुत सिंपल है, सर बहुत सिंपल है. तो यहां से हमने क्या किया, अभी यहाँ पे यशोदा जो है और मनीषा जो है इन्होंने एक दूसरे पे बिल निकाला. तो एक को ड्रॉवर होना पड़ेगा, एक को ड्रॉई होना ही पड़ेगा. तो ये दोनों ने डिसाइड किया म्यूचुअली कि एक दूसरे को पूछ के और एक दूसरे का विचार सहमति से इन्होंने ये किया कि यशोदा बन गई ड्रॉवर और मनीषा बन गई एक्सेप्टर और ड्रॉ भी. तो इन्होंने एंट्री कर दिया भाई बिल्स, इनके पास तो बिल आ गया था, तो बिल रिसीवेबल अकाउंट डेबिट टू मनीषा, इन्होंने 990 से बिल मारा और इन्होंने एंट्री कर दिया यशोदा अकाउंट डेबिट टू बिल्स पेबल। एक के लिए बिल्स रिसीवेबल होगा, एक के लिए बिल्स पेबल होगा, एक के लिए एसेट होगा, एक के लिए लाइबिलिटी होगा। मनीषा को पैसा देना है बाद में, इसलिए वो क्रेडिटर बन गई, और यशोदा से पैसा लेना है तो मनीषा के बुक्स में वो डेटर बन गई। सर हालांकि इधर ही सामने सामने एंट्री दिख रहे हैं। चलो 990 रुपए का 990 रुपीज का अपने बिल निकाला। अभी क्या होगा, इमीडिएटली आप लोग लेके ये यशोदा पहुंच जाएगी कहाँ पे, बैंक में। बैंक में जाके बोलेगी, बैंक रिक्वेस्ट करेगी मुझे पैसा दीजिए। ये देखो 990 रुपीज आपको मनीषा पे करेगी, मैं नहीं करेगी। 990 रुपीज। बैंक को क्या पता है आपके बीच में परचेस सेल हुआ है क्या नहीं हुआ है। बैंक ने आपको क्या दिया, बैंक ने कुछ एग्रीमेंट्स नहीं मंगवाया, इसलिए इंडिया में अलाउड नहीं है। वहां पे कुछ कॉपीज ही नहीं है ना परचेस की, सेल्स की, इसलिए इंडिया में अलाउड नहीं है। सो इमीडिएटली क्या होता है, ये इमीडिएटली बैंक ने एज्यूम करो कि बैंक हाँ बोल दे रही है दोनों को। सो बैंक ने दिया 900 रुपीज, तो 900 रुपीज इनके पास आ गया, पर उसमें से डिस्काउंट इसका लॉस हो गया 90, तो इसमें से 60 रुपीज ही अपना डिस्काउंट है। पर अभी फिलहाल के लिए 90 रुपीज रिकॉर्ड करेंगे। टू बिल्स रिसीवेबल बैंक को दे दिया 990 का, तो ड्यू डेट पे 990 रुपीज उनको पे करेंगे। अभी इमीडिएटली एंट्री क्या होगी, इमीडिएटली एंट्री मनीषा जो है ना वो रिसीवर बन जाएगी। मनीषा जो है उसको हम लोग 300 रुपीज भेज देंगे। पर भाई की अपने सिर्फ 300 रुपीज भेजेंगे, क्या वो डिस्काउंट मैं क्यों 90 का बेयर करूं। यशोदा बोलेगी मैं क्यों 90 का बेयर करूं, तो 90 का डिस्काउंट वो कैंसिल करेगी। सो यशोदा 30 रुपीज का डिस्काउंट कैंसिल करेगी, कैश भेजेगी 300, मनीषा का अकाउंट आपका उसका कैंसिल करेगी 330 रुपीज से। कितने से कैंसिल करेगी, 330। सो मनीषा 330 टू कैश टू डिस्काउंट। तो ये भाई सब क्या एंट्री करेंगे, ये हमारी जो भाई है मनीषा जी, ये एंट्री मारेंगे कैश अकाउंट डेबिट डिस्काउंट अकाउंट डेबिट टू यशोदा 330 टू यशोदा 330। बहुत सिंपल सर। ड्यू डेट पे क्या हुआ, ड्यू डेट पे आपने मनीषा को पैसा दिया वापस से 660 का, तो मनीषा अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश 660 वहां पे एंट्री क्या मारेंगे, कैश अकाउंट डेबिट टू यशोदा 660 ये ड्यू डेट पे होगा। अभी यहाँ पे यशोदा का रोल तो खत्म हो गया भाई, 660 रुपीज उसने बचा हुआ जो खुद ने यूज किया वो भी भेज दिया, तो ड्यू डेट पे नो एंट्री आएगी। और अभी कौन एंट्री पास करेगी, अभी एंट्री पास करेंगे हमारे मनीषा जी ऑन ड्यू डेट बिल्स पेबल अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश 990। तो अल्टीमेटली एंट्रीज क्या होंगे, इनके बुक में होगा डिस्काउंट टू कैश, इनके बुक में भी होगा डिस्काउंट टू कैश, पर इसके बुक में मनीषा के बुक में 30 रुपीज से डिस्काउंट दिखेगा, यशोदा के बुक में 60 रुपीज से डिस्काउंट दिखेगा। यस 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 सर, इट्स वेरी सिंपल ना सर, प्लीज टेल मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन, सिंपल और डिफिकल्ट। यस मोहम्मद जी अली जी, आपकी मैंने रिक्वेस्ट जो थी हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कीजिए, तो बेटा मैंने हिंदी में भी एक्सप्लेन कर दिया। स्टिल यू आर फाइंडिंग इज डिफिकल्ट। देखो बहुत सिंपल है बेटा, 900 रुपीज जो है उसकी बिल की अमाउंट जो होगी वो उससे बढ़िया ज्यादा ही होगी, तो बड़ी अमाउंट होगी 990, उसमें से 900 का अमाउंट आया, 300 इसने यूज किया, 600 यशोदा ने यूज किया बस, और 30 रुपीज और 60 रुपीज डिस्काउंट एक दूसरे के साथ बेयर करना है, बस खत्म हो गया। नथिंग इज डिफिकल्ट इन दिस चैप्टर नाउ। Yes, sir, you made it very easy. Kumkum Jain, new name. Gopal ji, new name. Sir, it's crystal clear. So, open your consignment accounts books. Yes, and tell me it's simple or difficult now. These entries. So, we have completed with, yes, just you play this role of Manisha and Yashoda at home. Okay. So, Yashoda's amount and Manisha amount, and try to finish it within 1 minute, all entries by playing role of Yashoda and Manisha. It's very simple. And bill of exchange, all entries are over now, and action day is on Friday. Okay. On Friday, we are going to solve problems. So, concepts are very, very easy. Ekdam easy che. Very good. Simply explain in Hindi. Yes, you made it Hindi. Thank you, sir, for explaining it in Hindi. Okay. Easy che. Okay. Chalo, ultimate entries over. So let's start with consignment chapter. चलो कंसाइनमेंट में आ जाओ फटाफट। And now it's 1 hour. Yes. You need break or should I start immediately? Yes, you only tell me. Otherwise, I have to call my technical person. You want break of 5 minutes or are you ready for next 1 hour? Because today I'm going to leave you at 1:30. Yeah? Yes. So if you want a break, water break or any other type of break, yes, you can take it. But just asking you, you want break or should I start immediately? Chalo, we'll take a break because many students are asking for a small break. But it's not possible to leave, so we will take a break of 5 minutes. Okay, take a break. Welcome back once again after break. So now let's start with illustration number 3. So yeah, you only tell me difficult questions. So I will first take those questions. If you have any query related to any problem, otherwise I will move to illustration number 3 with my speed. Okay. So asking you entries, consignment problems. Okay, so let's start. So tell me difficult illustrations, otherwise I will take directly illustration number 3. Please, today you have to sit up to 1:30 आज के दिन. In illustration number 8, okay, 10% of consignment goods of the value of 12,500, it is at invoice price. If so, then why? Please explain it. Because consignee is unaware about this price, cost price, and that's why consignee will tell you that 12,500 goods are destroyed by fire, and that's why it is at invoice price. Okay, yes, good question. Who asked this question, beta? वंशिका गुप्ता जी. एक बार मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि 12,500. ये गुप्ता जी, इसलिए मैं हिंदी में बता रहा हूँ. 12,500. सपोज ये वंशिका जी, ये समझ लीजिए कि गुड्स लॉस हुआ, ये कौन किसको बताएगा? ये गुड्स लॉस हुआ ये बताएगा कंसाइनी कंसाइनर को. करेक्ट है. अभी कंसाइनी कंसाइनर को बताएगा तो वो बताएगा कि 12,500 का माल ये जल गया है, तो 12,500 ये बेटा ये इनवॉइस प्राइस बोला जाएगा. ओके, इसीलिए. अदरवाइज यस, योर क्वेश्चन इज करेक्ट. यू हैव टू टेक इट एज इनवॉइस प्राइस. सो कॉस्ट क्यों नहीं? तो लॉजिक इज वेरी सिंपल. हु विल इन्फॉर्म? दैट कंसाइनी विल इन्फॉर्म, एंड ही विल इन्फॉर्म इन द way, his way, that will be invoice price. Practical number question 2. Yes, okay. Shiva Khan is saying that I have not find any questions difficult. Bhumika ji is asking for illustration number 6 and practical question number 2. Okay, so some students, Paras ji is asking for illustration number 2, and some students are asking for illustration number 6, and one question is Gauri. Gauri is asking for illustration number 4. But where illustration number 4 already covered, na? Edidas ka question I already covered. So why you want that question? Okay, so 2 students are asking about illustration number 6. So I will start with illustration number 6 by exam speed. So chalo, I already told you this question. You have to solve it by your own way. So let's solve it by using exam technique. Illustration number 6. Okay. Chalo. Illustration number 6, just checking. Whether there is any change in the profit. No. Okay. Chalo. So let's start with exam speed. Reset, start. Vikram Milk Foods Company Limited of Vikrampur sends goods to Sundar Stores. So beta, Vikram Food is consignor and Sundar Stores is a consignee. It is expected that you solve these questions. Okay. Sonpuri, 5,000 kgs of baby food packed in 2,000 tins. So beta, Sonpuri 5,000 kgs of baby food, they packed it in 2,000 tins. Okay, and of net weight 1 kg and 6,000 packets of net weight of half kg. Okay, so see, so here you have to understand tin and packet. So tins are consisting of 1 kg and this consisting of 0.5 kg. Okay, so it's very simple. So there are 3,000 kgs and 3,000 tins. So you can write this. and packets this is of 2000 kgs. Sorry, I have made a mistake. Sorry. Tins 2000 tins and 2000 kgs. I made a mistake, beta. And 3000 kgs and 6000 packets. So total one packet of 0.5 kg. So double packets are there. So just note down this. If you understand 2000 tins and 2000 kgs, it is very easy question now. Okay. Yes, Jyotija, I'm visible. And your queries are also visible. Don't worry. So 2000 kgs and 2000 tins. And here you have to write 6000 packets and 3000 kgs. The consignee commission fixed at 5% on sale proceeds. The cost and selling price are given below. 1 kg cost price is 10 and selling price is 15. Here half kg cost is 6 and selling price is 7. Don't ask me if half kg's cost is half. No, beta. It's given in the question, so you have to consider that. The consignment was booked on freight to pay basis. Okay. Now, what is freight to pay basis? So here, yes, this freight will be paid by to pay basis. So this freight will be paid by Sundar stores. Okay. To pay basis means whenever you are getting goods, then only you pay it. Okay. So Sundar stores will pay this. Normally freight is paid by consignor. But here who will pay this? So this is a new concept. To pay basis, when you are going to receive it, then only you are going to pay it. And freight charges are 2% of selling value. So 2% of selling value. One case containing 50 kg tins was lost in transit and transporter claimed 450 rupees in the, now this is something new, 450 rupees you received the claim. So this is first time. So first time you are doing the accounting for claim received. At the end of first half year, the following information is gathered on account sales: 1500 tins and 4000 packets and store rent. So this is recurring expenditure and this is non-recurring expenditure. So non-recurring expenditure. So here I am going to calculate freight. This is a first time calculation. Okay, so very simple. 2% on selling price. Find out the value of closing stock and prepare these accounts. Very simple question. So write down. write down. So this is question number 6 that we have to consider. Okay, write down. So directly books of, yes, write down books of consignor Vikram Milk Food Company Limited, consignment account, consignment to Sonpuri. Sorry. Consignment to Sonpuri. Sorry, beta. Sonpuri account. Half page or 3/4 page. Half page is sufficient actually. Particulars rupees. After half page, and please leave 2-3 more lines. Sundar stores, Sonpuri of 7 lines. So remaining part is for Sundar stores. Okay, chalo, start. Draw fast. Draw fast. So particulars rupees, rupees, particulars rupees, rupees. Inner column also. I forgot to tell you. Particulars rupees, rupees, particulars rupees, rupees. Draw fast. Over. Over. Yes, better over. Chalo. Over. Okay. Yes, over. 2 goods sent on consignment. 2 goods sent on consignment. Yes, beta. How many tins? 2000 tins into rupees 10 or 2000 kgs. Directly you can write over there. 2000 kgs. Sorry. Tins of 1 kg. So this is 20,000. And 6,000 packets into rupees 6. So you do it in the tins calculation, tins and packets calculation. 6,000 packets into rupees 6. So here you can write 2,000 tins on question only and 6,000 packets. Next one. So first is your entry over. Now second one. 2 Sundar stores. 2 Sundar stores. He is our creditor. Now consignment expenses. He is going to pay this. So write down red pen, freight. And for freight, we need working note 1. Working note 1. Okay. So after this, write down working note 1. Yes, working note 1. Calculation of freight. Calculation of freight. Very easy. Is equal to 2% into sales value. Okay. So 2% into, in bracket you can write 2000 tins into sales rupees 15 plus in bracket 6,000 packets into rupees 7. So don't convert into kgs. So take on calci 2000 into 15 memory plus 6,000 into 7 memory plus memory recall 72,000 into 2%. So answer is 1440. So 1440 you are going to write over there by red pen. 1440. Now what happened? So this is over. Containing 50 kgs, containing 50, 1 kg tin, they lost in transit. Okay. So working note number 2. Working note number 2. Write down. Working note number 2. Red pen है, normal pen. Loss in transit. Loss in transit. Working note number 2. Loss in transit. Beta, yes, good question. Who asked this? Manisha ji is asking me, sir, Why 2% on selling value? Beta, because to pay basis means Sundar store is going to pay, but that is on the bill amount. That freight is on bill amount. Though it is lost in transit, it is not the responsibility of the transporter not to pay freight on goods which is lost. When goods are consigned at that time, it's not the responsibility of the transporter, so he will claim full amount. Good question, Manisha ji. So you have to consider that amount also. Okay, very good question. So goods lost also you have to consider on payment of freight. Loss in transit, serial number, particulars, computation, you know my format, and rupees. Serial number 1. Now loss in transit, you won't consider consign or you will consider very important consignee's freight expenditure. Now this is something new. So loss in transit, sir already taught you about. Yes, freight you have to consider, though it is incurred by consignee, but you have to consider that kharcha. Original cost 50 tins multiplied by, yes, what is the cost? 10 rupees. So cost is 10 rupees, you will consider 500 rupees. And Roman 2, here, red pen, freight. And in bracket, you can write over there, though incurred by consignee, because it's a amount which is required at the time of transit, and therefore freight charges is required in transit. So here 50 tins multiplied by 15 rupees into 2%. 2% into rupees 15. So 15 into 2% multiplied by 50 tins. So you will consider 15. Red pen adjustment. Roman 3, you are going to consider now loss in transit. Loss in transit, 1 plus 2, 515. Out of this, you received claim which is given 450, and 5 number is net abnormal loss. Net abnormal loss, Roman 3 minus Roman 4, you will consider 65. You will consider 65. Now this you are going to write, yes, over. So net abnormal loss. Now you are going to write it by yes, after 4-5 lines, after 4-5 lines, by insurance claim. Red pen. By insurance claim. So this is how you have to write it. It is the first time, beta. Insurance claim, you are writing it for first time. So you can write over there. So insurance claim is your income. So you have to write it on the credit side, and remaining is your abnormal loss. By abnormal loss, 65. Your abnormal loss is 65. Red pen. So this is also first time. If insurance claim is received, you have to write it on the credit side. So in index, I am going to give it. Don't worry. 2% कहां से आया? Beta 2% is on selling price is given. Freight charges is given in the question. Then write down. Next is, yes, now account sales. Okay. So by Sundar stores. In bracket, write down sales. Yes, first one, 1500 tins multiplied by, yes, what is the selling price? 15 rupees. And 4000 packets of rupees 7. It's very simple. Very good. Those who answered asking me this question, very good. Proud of you, beta. You tried it. And then you ask me for the answer. So this is 50,500. Yes. Agarwal ji, you have old study material. Please download new study material. Yes, you are correct. In some questions, abnormal loss is directly written, but beta, now we change the answer and now we are writing insurance claim. Now there is a uniformity in answer. So please download new study material. Next one. Now buy stock on consignment. Buy stock on consignment. Okay. So line by line we are moving. Buy stock on consignment. No, that is at the end. So before that you have rent and insurance charges. Yes. So I forgot that. Rent and insurance charges in inner column only, because freight you have written in the inner column. And what is the amount? Amount is 600. So outer column take 56,000 and 2040. 2040. Yes, I forgot that. And this is recurring expenditure. So this is recurring expenditure. And after that, yes, commission to Sundar Stores. Commission. In bracket, you will write commission. And this is what? 5% into 50,500. So 5% into 50,500 is 2525. So commission is 2525. Now friends, buy stock on consignment is working note number 3. So write down working note number 3. Yes, very good. Many students are answering now. Working note number 3. Stock on consignment. Now you left with, yes, how many tins? See beta, out of 2,000 tins minus 1,500 you sold, and minus 50 tins you lost. And second one, packets. There are total 6,000 packets. And minus 4,000 sold. So you left with 2,000 packets. Okay. So now serial number, particulars, computation, rupees. Serial number is Roman 1. Original cost. Original cost for tins and packets, 450 into how many? Yes, cost is 10 and packets is cost is 6. So 2,000 into 6. It is 12,000. Add freight. Now 2% into 450 into 6 rupees. Sorry, 450 into 15 rupees. And 2000 into 7 rupees. Into 15 memory plus 2000 into 7 memory plus memory recall into 2%. 415. And Roman 3. No, beta, I explained it. I will tell you exact timing for this. Stock on consignment. Exact timing for this 15 minutes because I want to explain also. So I took 7 minutes extra. Now we are at the end. 15 to 18 minutes. Bus. 415 plus 12,000 plus 4,500. So this is 16,915. And this 16,915 we have to write over here. Okay. 16,915. And then you can find profit as a balancing figure. So 16,915 plus 450 plus 65 plus 50,500. So I'm getting 67,930 over here. 67,930 minus 56,000 minus 2040 2525. 7365. Let's check the answer. 24 minutes, but in exam you can take maximum. Yes, this question is of 10 minutes. So 10 into 1.8. Yeah, I explained also this concept of freight. So I took 6 minutes extra, but in exam you have to solve this question in 18 minutes. Practice it properly, so you may get the answer within 18 minutes. So don't worry, beta. Yes. Let's check the answer 7365 with ICAI answer study material. 7365. Yes. Yes, I'm getting the correct answer. बेटा अभी खुशी जी यू आर गेटिंग दिस आंसर ना. हाँ, तो आप अभी मेरे मेथड से सॉल्व करो, यू विल गेट द सेम आंसर. Loss in transit and stock on consignment. Yes. Any other question? Chalo, let's move to illustration number 2 then, because consignees books are also asked. Consignees books. Consignees books are also asked. Working note properly draw karna. But a stock reserve is not in this question. Sumaya is saying, sir, now I understood this question. Okay. Insurance claim, we have to record it on the credit side. So what are important points in this? Wait. Yes, what are important points in this question? Note down. Freight is based on the pay to pay basis is a new A. So this is A plus category actually. The expenditure of consignor, but payment is done by consignee. So consider in the abnormal loss and stock on consignment also. Very, very important. Kgs is to confuse us. So we consider packets only and tins only. So kgs is of no use. And goods sent. So packets and tins we consider. And goods sent at cost. Yes. Illustration number 2 का जो था See beta, now consignee does not prepare any, which account? Consignment account. So he accepts bills, so X account debit to bills payable. Now I already explained you this concept. And whenever he is meeting any expenditure, so X is here, here X becomes receiver. Here X becomes receiver. Here X is a debtor because consignee incurs some expenditure, so cash goes out. And when he repay the amount, bills payable to bank. And whenever he sold goods, so trade receivable or bank account debit to X, because this amount he has to pay to X. So X is a creditor for him. Then X is a debtor in case of bad debts, and del creditor commission is not received. Okay, so del creditor commission is not received. He will reverse the entry, and on earning the commission, X account debit to, this is important entry. Commission is his income, and X is a debtor because he has to collect it from him. And lastly, X becomes receiver because credit amount is more as compared to debit amount. So creditor becomes receiver in the last entry. So you can write all this in illustration number 2. In first entry, X is a receiver. In second entry, when he meet the expenses. So on meeting the expenses, please, consignees books are also equally important. Rare question you may get in the exam for consignees books, but beta consignees book they may ask you. I say may ask you for minimum 7 to 8 marks. Okay, so please do it properly. That's consignees books also important. So yes, now you only tell me which question, otherwise we will stop today. I think consignment problems, yes, are very easy questions now because I already explained you all concepts in detail. If you want any question, you can ask it on our website, or you may ask me now. Otherwise, you can take my, if you want my way of presentation for any question, you just take a screenshot. I can't share you all answers, but yes, you have to take a screenshot if you want any answer in my way. No, beta, in this way, beta, Abdulji, here no question of invoice price, na? Question is of cost only. And you can take a screenshot of this. Screenshot if you want of index ka screenshot. All important points are together. If insurance claim you received, it is on recorded on the credit side. So because it is income, and then we will take net abnormal loss. Net abnormal loss. So this is first time. Okay. If you are clear with these concepts and other questions are easy, then I will, yes, today I will stop the session because many students now they are practical question 1, TYK 2. Yes, beta Pushpa, it is available. Sir, where can I get the Zoom meeting? Beta, no, beta, Zoom meeting is in Pune branch only. Yes. So yes, practical question 1. Some students are asking for me the answer of practical question 1. Let's see whether it is ready or not in my way. Just checking the answer of practical question 1 and 2 with ICAI study material. You can take screenshot now. $55 and $490. Yes, you can take a screenshot my way. Chalo, okay. This is practical question 1, TYK 1. If you have any query, you can ask me in the next session. Don't worry, and we will keep one separate session for all your questions. Beta, stock reserve is very easy, beta. Aniruddha Arya. Yes, I will tell you stock reserve. Wait. Trading and P&L account. So trading and P&L account is asked for the first time. So in this question, trading and P&L account, because of short of time, I can't take, all questions. So you can just copy it. Today you solve it in my way. You will get the same working notes. So this is how you have calculated your inventory. And reduction in the value as in the inventory valuation. You are aware that the reduction in the inventory value we consider as a deduction. So this is how you have to calculate your inventory, and loading is 10,000. And consignees books are there for illustration number 2. Calculation of commission you can consider over here. So working notes, you can take a screenshot of TYK2. Commission and value of stock. See beta, I already explained you. All questions, I can't take it in the live session. But suppose if you have any query related, because I have covered all your concepts, what is recurring, non-recurring, stock valuation, any other question, you have to apply your own mind. And to take all problems in 2 days, it's really very difficult for me. So if you have any question related to any other problems, you can post mails, or you can, ask me about related questions, and I will solve it, your doubts. If I'm getting one extra session for difficult questions, yes, I will take it. Don't worry. So consignment chapter from my side, it's over. You please note down all these answers. If you want any presentation, any Sanket sir's presentation, you can ask me in the next session. I will show you my presentation of answers. Only the point that I will not share each and everything, that you have to ask for it. Okay. Then only I will share it. That questions, only difficult question, because there may be some mistakes in my answer also. That's why I'm not sharing all answers in PDF file. Okay. Okay. So thank you. Inventory value does not affect stock reserve. Yes, beta, inventory value does not affect stock reserves. Very good, Manisha ji. And if you have any query related to TYK questions also, you can ask me in the next session. So next session, please do all questions of study material. At least read it. All questions of bill of exchange. Find out difficult questions, which are difficult one. And in next session, we are going to solve all maximum questions of bill of exchange. Accommodation bill, yes, I promise you, I'm going to take it. And remaining questions, you please ask me that Bob and Ray question or Katrakka question. So two difficult questions are there. You please ask me in the next session. So thank you for today's session. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any difficulty related to remaining problems, you can post it. Ask me in the next session. I will show you the screenshot. Don't worry. Okay. So thank you, and we'll meet on now Friday. Thank you.